focus. That took such a long time. I had to really pause with the and. I am back, guys. I'm in California. It is very weird to be back, but I am glad I get to sit down and film this video. I'm not gonna lie, I did my makeup to get ready for the video and I just sat on my bed for like 30 minutes to an hour because I just am really sad that I'm back. I know I'm smiling, but I'm only smiling because I'm excited to be filming this video and to talk about Maine, but I am very, very sad that I'm back. I just, yeah, we'll just get into it. We'll talk about the happy stuff about being in Maine, and then we'll get to the sad stuff about being back. So I hope you guys love my setup. I think it's gonna be a really good composed video. The last couple videos on my channel before I left were not composed that well because I had to film either super late or just really weird times of day because I just had to get the videos out because I was leaving. So I have not sat down and filmed a video like this in a month, over a month. So I'm very excited about this, to be consistent still and to have beautifully composed images for you to watch. Hopefully it turns out okay. It's always hard to tell on the tiny little screen. Enough rambling. I was in Maine for a month. My goodness, what a dream. I left on July 31st and we went to Kelseyville, which is where my aunt lives. They're having their 50th wedding anniversary. So it was so sweet to get to see family. I hadn't seen them in about a year and a half since the funeral of my grandma. So that was so nice to get to just catch up with them and see their kids, because my cousins are way older than me, so their kids are some of their kids are closer in age than I am to them, but their kids are just so cute, and it was just so fun to catch up and talk and just have some great time as a family. So really appreciated that. We flew from Sacramento to Portland. We did a red eye, so we got to Maine on August 2nd, and so we were there on Monday around noon. And we had a lot of work done in the beginning. We had the dog people come out and put in the dock. We had the tree people come out and cut down some trees and trim some trees back. So we had a lot of stuff happen the first couple days that we were there. We went to town and just kind of got settled in, went swimming, things like that. And then we went to church on Sunday about a week later, got to know people through the fellowship breakfast at Twin Villages. That's the church I go to. Such a lovely community. You're going to hear a lot about people from there. So that was really nice. And then we had another great week, which was my birthday week. Yay. So the second week that we were there, we went to Wiscasset. I got my period that day. Not fun. I threw up. Boo. I literally got my period the day before my birthday. I was supposed to get my period after my birthday, but I decided to come early. So on my birthday, we went kayaking for the first time. My dad and I, we went in a tandem kayak. That was really fun. We went in the Damariscotta River, so that was a good time. And then we tried to go to Pemaquid Lake that day, but the boat was having trouble. That's a whole long story. That could be its own video. It's just the boat. Our boat has many sagas to tell about it. So we didn't go to Pemaquid that day, but we did go kayaking. Yeah, I went consigning a lot. This top is actually from a consigning woman. I went with Alana. You'll hear about her later, but I'll just mention the top now since I'm wearing it. You can't see the shorts, but I also got the shorts from them. And yeah, I went to consigning a lot. I got whole new outfits from consignment stores, which I usually couldn't say because I normally don't get shoes when I consign. But the past few times that I've been consigning, I've been finding shoes. So that is exciting. I guess I'm also looking more a little bit now, but I would look before and I just would never find anything. So I'm very excited about finding some shoes from consignment stores because that's something that I've always wanted to consign, but I just never had any luck with. It's a lot easier for me to find dresses and tops than it is for me to find pants or shoes. I find those like jeans. Jeans are really hard for me to find. I can find pants pretty easy if they're not jeans, same with shorts. But if I want jean shorts or jean pants or I want shoes, it's really hard for me to find. Even now, it's probably harder for me to find jean pants than it is shoes because I've gotten lucky recently. But enough about consigning. That's a whole nother video. I've already talked about fashion. So I just did a lot of consigning when I was in Maine, so that is just a fun topic to talk about. I got 80s clothes. I got an 80s Ralph Lauren skirt and shoes. Okay, I'm done with consigning. Enough of it. Okay. So I went in the pond every single day. I'm going to hopefully edit a video, hopefully not 3 years from now, as I did with my Paris video. If you don't follow my photography account, I started editing my Paris video from 2018. So it's been over 3 years. It's been 3.5 years. But I finally started editing it. Haven't finished it yet, but I started. The first minute is on my Instagram. So yeah, hopefully I edit the compilation video of me going in the pond every single day for 30 days on the channel, because that would be really fun to compile. I documented it every single day. Even if I only got one video, I documented it. Sometimes I got like 10 videos, but I have a lot of footage to work with. So that will be a fun video to edit. The pond is wonderful. We got an extension to the dock this year so I could jump off. First, I had to work up the courage to jump off with my floaty, and then I worked up the courage to jump off without my floaty and actually go under. I have contacts, so it's always been kind of iffy about me going under because my contacts kind of get like messed up a little bit. But I did it and it was so fun. It totally makes the pond 10 times better. The pond will get 100 times better if we owned a boat that could do thunder tubing or water sports, but we don't, sadly, and I don't know someone well enough yet to be like, hey, let me come on your boat, take me around. But yeah, fun times on the pond. The porch is really nice. If it's raining or you want to not be with the bugs, I would eat breakfast on the porch. Not every single morning, but a lot of the mornings I would do that, and then I would read my Bible. So that's a special little place and time for me. And then I was editing fandom videos while I was there. That was the thing that I was doing more of. So that was really fun. I went to a vintage car show. I love vintage cars, so I saw them advertising it, and I was like, I need to be there. It was great. We kind of showed up a little bit late, and it was really hot that day. But we got to see the winners. We got a vote, and then they announced the winners. So that was pretty cool. And then we went over to some people's, Jeff and Rebecca's. We went to their place because they were having like a little get-together party thing since her daughter and son-in-law was in town. They're missionaries in the Czech Republic, so that was really cool. And again, just to like meet more people and have more fellowship. And then that week was my dad's birthday, and it was also the last week of my parents being there. So we went on a sailboat. My dad and I went and watched puffins, kind of. It's the end of the season in August. So we literally saw like the last couple puffins that were on the island that we had to go to on the boat. And that was really cool. I kind of got a little seasick on the way back, not like throw up seasick. I was just like, okay, I need a minute. But we got on that boat last minute. We were on the wait list, and because we called that day, or we tried to get tickets that day at like 10 a.m. and the boat was supposed to leave at like 5 p.m. I think. And so we had to go down, and we just had to wait and see if someone wouldn't show up. And we literally at 5:30, I think is when the boat was supposed to take off. They were like, 2 people didn't show up, and my dad were like, bet, take us on that boat right now. So that was really fun, and just a great time. I can't wait to go back in like June next year and do it, because then that's like when more puffins will be there, and so that will be more of a good time. Although it was still a fun time. And then we went on a sailboat in Wiscasset because they were having like a schooner fest. It was just a glorified cruise. I mean, it was still cool, but it was not worth the like $60. And then my friend came and visited a week later and wanted to go sailing, and it's like, sure, let's go sailing. I just didn't. It was kind of lame, but cool, but sure. Camden, where we went sailing, was a little bit better. Just like the area that it is was just a little bit nicer to go sailing in. We weren't like, so Wiscasset is on like a river inlet that leads to the ocean, so we just kind of stayed in that inlet. But Camden is on the ocean, but there's islands surrounding it, so you're not in the open ocean. You're still kind of in like an enclosed bay area, but it was still cool. So then my parents left, which was really sad. My dad cried, I cried, I think my mom cried. It was just emotional. I had never been there by myself. No one had ever stayed there by themselves. So it was just new times and new president. I guess you could say precedent. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it was kind of weird the first day or two. I was like, I don't know about this. It was also cloudy and overcast and just melancholy weather. So that didn't help. But then it got hot on Tuesday. So they left Monday. So I guess it was only the first day that was kind of like, eh. Tuesday I was by myself the full day, but it was hot, so that made it better. And then Wednesday I went over to Ginger and Alan's house, and they are just the loveliest people. Go to my Instagram at Stacey Captures, 1 for the Paris video, but 2 for the reel that I made of this couple when I went over to their house. I took pictures. Instagram ruins the quality. I'm just gonna say that right now. The pictures are way nicer before I put it on the reel. So sweet. I had lunch with them. I also had lunch with Rebecca the day before that on Wednesday. But yeah, it was just so cool to see Ginger's art studio and Alan's shop downstairs. He had like old machinery from the 1900s. So just so cool to see quality machines that don't break down, that are just made super well. It's made to last. It's been 100 years, for crying out loud, and they still work. They had to put the machines in by crane before they put the house, because their house is like a manufactured home, which I just thought was hilarious. And it was just so fun to like get to talk with them and hear about their passions and life and stuff like that. So such a blessing for them to pick me up, because I didn't have a car before my friend got there, and to take me to their house for lunch. They both have gardens, both Rebecca and Ginger, so that was also really sweet. I was gonna say cool, but mix them. It was swool. New phrase. And then my friend came, Alana. I hadn't seen her in over 3 years. I met her in Ireland when we were studying abroad. She lives in Virginia. I was actually gonna go try to visit her March of 2020, literally like a week and a half to 2 weeks before the shutdowns happened, and so I was like, I don't want to get stranded in Washington DC, so I'm not gonna come. So yeah, that was the thing. Didn't get to see her then, but a year and a half later I got to see her. She came to Maine and visited for only a few days, because she had grad school class that she was taking at the university that she works at. So she came Thursday. She got in super late. That was just an adventure, more for her than me, but I was just like, is she coming? So we stayed up really late that night. The next day we did some like local things. We went swimming and shopping and had some fun. And then we woke up for the sunrise at Pemaquid. I saw the sunrise with my dad, because my dad and I always do that. It's a tradition at Pemaquid Point. Beautiful sunrise. I mean, over on the East Coast, it goes over the ocean, so just 10 out of 10. So we did that with her, and then we went to Acadia, which is 2.5 hours from me, because she wanted to go to Acadia, and I had a national parks pass. I was like, sure, why not? I haven't gone this year. Let's do it. YOLO. That was a whirlwind. We were already tired, and we had a short amount of time because she wanted to go sailing. So then we went to Camden, and then we had drinks after, which was really fun. And then we woke up for church. And then we just kind of hung around town and things like that before she had to leave. So really fun time. And then Monday and Tuesday went by so fast. I went kayaking again because my neighbors, Peter and Karen, not Mary, my other neighbor who I got together with at the very beginning, which I didn't tell you, but I did. And then they let me borrow their kayak because they saw me rowing in my rowboat, and they were like, kayaks are easier, borrow a kayak. And I was like, okay, if you insist. So that was really fun. And I went to the island on the pond that day, but I didn't bring my phone because I just didn't want to worry about it. I didn't know how the kayak was going to do and stuff, and I was like, oh, better not. Plus, it's nice to unplug. But the island was really cool, and I was like, I should have brought my phone. So that was Tuesday. So on Wednesday, when I was supposed to leave, I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, finished last minute things I needed to do, packed everything ready to go, and I went kayaking. I went kayaking at 7:45 when I knew it would at least take me an hour to get there and back if I went really fast. I was supposed to leave around 8:30, but I didn't get back till 8:45, so, do it for the adventure. I was fine. I was at the bus stop at like 9:05 to 9:10. I think I got there at 9:10. And the bus didn't even come until like 9:50. I think it was 9:45, but still, it was supposed to come at 9:30. So I had plenty of time. I was fine. But my mom is like, have him come, because John, the caretaker of the place, was going to come at 8:30 and pick me up and take me there. But it's like, dude, I got plenty of time. I'm chilling. I was chilling. So I live life a little bit more, not as tight schedule as my mom. She likes to have a lot of time, and I'm like, I only need this much time. I kind of have good time management. I know how long it takes for things to work. So anywho, that was my time in Maine. Yay! I went to the farmer's market as well. I didn't mention that, but I went to the farmer's market every Friday. Got my raw milk, I got my veggies, I got my bread, I got cheese sometimes, I got eggs sometimes, I got meat sometimes, I got all the things. I got flowers, I got lots of flowers. But yeah, I love the farmer's market there. It's so cute and tiny, but it has almost everything that you can need. And I got to know like more people and put my face out there and say hi. And so that was really fun. I went to Capacity like 3 times and got the herbal lemonade from the bartender there that also does the farmer's market. She makes soaps and things like that with herbs. So yeah, it was fun to get to, say hi to her and things like that. We found Wicked Scoops this year, which is way better than Round Top. I mean, Round Top has been around for a very long time, but Wicked Scoops is the chef's kiss. Is that what they say? I don't know. It's amazing. It doesn't have high fructose corn syrup either, and it's a lot softer and just has more fun flavors. So I like it better. And so does my mom and dad and Alana. So the jury's out in favor for Wicked Scoops. And I went to the bookstore and other stores. I got cute little note cards, because apparently I like writing people now, although I don't. I like buying note cards. I don't know. Maybe I buy the cute note cards so that I will write people more in hopes of that. Who knows? And I bought some books. I didn't buy all the books that I wanted because they're like $20 to $30, but I'll probably buy them eventually. And I'm saying a lot. That's really annoying. Clearly, I'm not used to making videos because I'm saying a lot. So that was really fun. I'm back now, really sad. It's just so depressing coming in to Southern California on a plane. If you have ever come into Southern California and it's not like, oh, I'm coming to Southern California, how cool. If you live here or you've been here before, then it's not that cool. It's brown, there's so many buildings, it's just gross. If you've been to Maine or anywhere else that has green and open spaces and everything's not just concrete and smashed together, then you would know that it's just sad coming home to California. So yeah, it's been a weird couple days. I've been home for a day and a half now, I guess you could say. So it's been weird. I don't really know how to feel about it, adjusting back to my life here, what my life is here. I know a lot of people and I love it here. I put my knee up. I never do that in videos, but I guess I want to not have my feet fall asleep this time. Maybe I've gotten smarter since I've been in Maine. But I know a lot of people here, which is really great, but all the people I know here have jobs or families, or they're busy, they have things in their life, and so it's I'm not really seeing anyone this weekend. It's Labor Day, and it's just kind of sad. I'm coming back to a job I don't really love. It's a fine job, but I don't love it. I've been praying and wanting a new job for a while, and I don't have one yet. And photography it's going okay, but it's not bringing in the amount of people or the amount of money or consistency that I would like. So that's kind of discouraging and hard. And I'm not dating anyone, so there's nothing really keeping me here. I mean, my parents live here, but they come to Maine every summer, and I would obviously visit. And so I guess the biggest update from coming home from Maine is I want to move there. I want to move to Maine. So that's the biggest thing on my mind and heart right now, is what I have to do to get back there. And sure, I know living there full time would be a lot different than just being there for a month in August, but I've always wanted to leave California, and Maine owns my heart, and there's not many places that own my heart like that. Ireland owns my heart like that, but I'm not gonna leave the country right now to Ireland. And Colorado owns my heart, but I don't want to live there permanently or anything like that. I don't have a desire for that. So, because I want to be near the ocean. And for the longest time, I thought about like North Carolina or South Carolina. And maybe that's still on the table, but I'm already starting to plant roots in Maine, and I already have so much there for me in Maine. So, yeah, I guess that's the biggest update, and the new development, so to speak, is no update on the California front. Everything here is pretty much status quo, but I want to move to Maine. So by the time I'm 25, my goal is to be in Maine full time, to live there. So yeah, that's it. That's my trip in Maine. I think it says 21 minutes. So obviously I can talk, and I could talk more about Maine, but I'm just so much happier there. I see a future there. It kind of has pretty much everything that I want. It's just on the utmost tip of the US. So travel-wise, it's not super ideal. It's not centrally located or anything. So that would be kind of hard, but I feel like people would come visit me in Maine because they've never been, and it's so beautiful and kind of mysterious and elusive to a lot of people, especially in California, because it's so far away. So yeah, the town of Damascotta is just everything I could possibly want. It's such a nice sized village, really. Wiscasset is really pretty, but it's a little too small. Camden's really awesome, but it's a little too big. So Damascotta is perfect, and it's in such a great location. It's only an hour and a half from Portland. It's only an hour from Camden, 2.5 hours from Bar Harbor, Acadia area, and it's only about an hour from Brunswick, which has Target and things like that. And then I think it's only about an hour to an hour and a half to Augusta, which probably has a lot of stuff too, since it's the capital. And it's only 3 hours from Boston if I need international flights. It's just the perfect community size. And Damascotta also doesn't shut down in the winter like other towns nearby, like Booth Bay or something. It's 20 minutes from the ocean, and there's just a lot of opportunity, and yeah, my heart's there. So that's the new development. It's not just, oh, I love Maine and I wish I could go back and I love it there. It's no, I want to move there. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and hopefully God continues to bless me and open doors with that, but I'm gonna actively work towards getting my butt in Maine full time. So yeah, that's it. That's I'm back for a Maine video. That's my video right here. I am back. I'm in California, and I'm just going to try to enjoy this season of being here, and yeah, see what God leads me down. I'm doing Arbonne again more steadily. I've been doing it for 2 years, but very, very inconsistent with it. I just did a video recently about Arbonne, so go watch that. And I want to do more video stuff as well, so that's a new development that I kind of sprinkled into my head before I left for Maine, and I think that's a little bit more confirmed. I want to do more video stuff. I think I'm going to step back from some things and just like reevaluate my commitments and stuff like that, and see where God's leading with that, and just kind of shift things. I want to do a book club with people if they want to do it. I just want to like do more fun social things like that can bring people together, but kind of has like a purpose for it, like doing clothing swaps or having a book club or something. I just love fellowship. I love social things. I love seeing people get together and meet and find things in common and become friends, and that's just a huge heart of mine. I know a lot of people don't like that. I have some friends who don't like the intermingling of friends, which really sucks, but hopefully there's people that love that and want to be a part of that. So yeah, I am I am excited for September through December. I think that will be a good time for me. You know, with the fall time coming in and all the holidays, things like that. I'm excited for this season. You know, I'll film my 1 year post breakup in October. So that's coming up in about a month, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, because it's September now. But yeah, so thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my videos. I super appreciate it. This is a really long video, but it's so worth it because I'm talking about Maine. So it could be an hour long for all I care. I could just keep talking about it. But I'm gonna go now so I don't keep rambling. My necklaces were probably all disjointed. Yeah, I can't wait to film more videos. I have lots of ideas, so please comment down video ideas that you want me to talk about. I'm just really excited. I'm trying to keep myself excited about being home and do the things that I want to do while I'm here, while I'm at home. So yeah, and then hopefully one day Maine will be my home permanently and not just my second home. Okay, bye guys, I'm gonna go.